The 2026 Audi Q3 is getting a major upgrade, sharper design, smarter tech, and a more premium feel across the board. Audi's smallest SUV now borrows bold styling cues from the Q5 and even the all-electric Q6 e-tron, making it look more upscale than ever. In this video, you'll get a full breakdown of what's new, the exterior changes, interior tech, powertrain options, and exactly what's coming to the US market, and when. If you're considering a luxury compact SUV, or you're just curious about Audi's next move, this is one you don't want to miss. The first thing you'll notice about the 2026 Audi Q3 is the new, bolder and more grown-up look. At a glance, you'd think it jumped up a size class, and that's exactly what Audi wants. Even though the actual size increase is pretty minimal, about 1.8 inches longer and just slightly wider and taller. The Q3 now looks more muscular and upscale thanks to new design details borrowed from bigger Audi SUVs like the Q5
and the all-electric Q6 e-tron.
It features Audi's latest split headlight design, aggressive shoulder lines over the wheel arches, and even has e-tron GT-inspired taillights with a unique teardrop element at the corners. All of this gives the Q3 a more modern, premium vibe that makes it feel a lot less like an entry-level model. Now let's talk performance. And there's a lot to unpack here, especially depending on where you live. In Europe, the new Q3 will offer 4 different powertrains. It starts with a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with mild hybrid tech, a more powerful 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder, a diesel option, and even a plug-in hybrid called the Q3 e-hybrid.
That plug-in hybrid puts out a combined 268 horsepower and claims up to 75 miles of electric-only range on the WLTP test cycle, which probably translates to around 50 miles by US standards. Not bad at all for a compact SUV. Here's the US outlook. Audi has confirmed that Americans will primarily receive a more powerful 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. While official US figures are pending, this engine is expected to deliver around 261 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, a significant upgrade from the outgoing model's 228 horsepower. It will likely be paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic S-tronic transmission and standard quattro all-wheel drive. While the advanced hybrid options are not confirmed for the US at launch, this enhanced 2-liter engine promises a much more lively performance experience for North American buyers. Inside the 2026 Q3, Audi is keeping things sleek and high-tech, just like you'd expect. The overall layout follows Audi's modern design language: clean lines, high-resolution displays, and a minimalistic vibe. Right in front of the driver, you get a sharp 11.9-inch digital instrument cluster paired with a 12.8-inch touchscreen in the center, both standard in the new model. These two screens are integrated into a panoramic, slightly curved unit, creating a digital stage. The graphics look crisp, and the whole setup feels very futuristic. But the real twist is the shifter setup, or actually, the lack of one. Instead of a traditional gear lever, Audi has moved the transmission controls to fixed wings behind the steering wheel. They function as steering column-mounted levers for gear selection, park, reverse, drive, and don't move like traditional paddle shifters. The right wing handles gear selection, park, reverse, drive, while the left wing is packed with buttons and knobs for things like turn signals, windshield wipers, and high beams. It's a bold move, and early impressions suggest it will take some getting used to in real driving. It looks cool, but it's clearly Audi experimenting with the future of car controls.
Aside from that, Audi has indeed delivered on cabin material upgrades. The 2026 Q3 features an elevated use of more premium and sustainable materials, including recycled polyester for seat fabrics and Econil for floor mats in certain variants. This commitment to quality and eco-consciousness, along with improved soft-touch surfaces and optional real wood trims, positions the interior as a real highlight in the segment.
So, when can you get your hands on the new Q3? Audi plans to launch the 2026 Q3 in Germany in October of this year, with the US version expected to arrive sometime in early 2026. Official US pricing hasn't been announced yet, but the new Q3 starting price in Germany is around 44,600 euros. For the US, while the current model starts around 41,095, expect the updated 2026 version to be modestly higher, likely starting in the low to mid $40,000 range, depending on trim and options. When it does land, the new Q3 will face off against some tough competition, including the Lexus NX, BMW X1, Mercedes-Benz GLA, and the all-new Acura ADX. But with its sharp new design, updated tech, and that wild interior control system, Audi's clearly aiming to stand out in a very crowded segment.
And that's a wrap on the all-new 2026 Audi Q3. It's got a fresh look, smart tech, and some bold interior changes that definitely shake things up. What do you think about Audi's new direction? Are you into the new shifter setup and styling, or do you prefer a more traditional layout? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the latest updates on luxury cars, EVs, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.